Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on this Wednesday, February the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Yesterday we were talking about love on Valentine's Day, and we're going to continue the story of love today. I want to introduce you to Barbara Leonhard. Welcome to Radio Friends, Barb.
Thank you.
Barb has written a book called Three Pennies Memories, a poetic memoir, and this is a tribute to your mother.
Yes, it's a love story for sure.
Yes, and you were caring for your mom. She died when she was 90...
Or 89.
89 years of age, and you pretty much talk about dealing with Alzheimer's and dementia.
Yes.
With these poems.
Yes.
Was this difficult to write? Were you writing as you were going through the experience or afterward?
Through the experience, I was pretty busy working full time and also trying to be her second brain, her brain
Right.
and my brain and in my head. So I was really busy, but once she died, I started writing poems about her and us. And I compiled many poems. I was trying to figure out how to put it together. So I took a course online called Memoir Writing Inc. It was during the pandemic, and a lot of things were available online that weren't before. And I figured out how to organize it. So it's organized into 3 parts, like a novel almost. In fact,
Right.
my publisher started reading the poems, and she wrote to me and said, "This is like a novel." It says 3 acts, 3 major parts, spanning the life with my mother, when I was growing up, then when she moved here, and then when she died. So
Right.
3 stages.
And in writing, didn't it feel like it brought you closer to your mom?
Yes.
Even though she had passed away, her spirit and soul was still living with you.
It still is.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, she and my dad I feel like they're always with me.
I know exactly what you're talking about because my mom and I were especially close. And she dealt with cancer for 18 years. When she died, and we took care of her till the end, and she
Right.
died at home, at our
Right.
house. But when she died, even though the body was gone, I felt like Mom was still with me and still is. And there are many, many days that I still feel her.
Right.
There was one time, and I don't want to get off the subject, this is about you, but I just remember so other people maybe can relate to it. I remember it was one time shortly after she had died, and all at once I felt her standing behind me to the point that I turned around to look, and I felt her presence there.
Yeah,
and I'm sure you've had the same thing.
I have lots of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's amazing.
So let's go on about the book here now.
Okay.
So it's in 3 parts.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you finished it when?
Oh boy. So the very last draft was finished last summer, and I sent it to the publisher, who had accepted it in spring.
Yeah.
So
basically 3 different parts of her life.
Yeah. Our life together. Yeah.
Yes, and you wanted to share one of the poems today. I'd like
Right.
for you to read.
Yeah.
What chapter would this be in?
This is in the middle section, I believe, that when she moved here and things were starting to, I noticed that there was a problem with
Recalling?
decay, recall, just her coming unassembled in a way, her
Right.
mind. So, so the book is really good for caregivers. I think this book would be something to share with other caregivers because as I was helping her, I kept doubting myself. One thing that inspired the book was my uncle asking me, "Do you love your mother?" When I told him that she was coming to live closer to me, because I told Mom, choose one child, so she chose me. And he said, "Barbara, do you love her?" And I thought, why is he asking me that question? Of course I love her, and then I thought maybe I have to think about how much I love her to do this job.
Right.
And so this book was an exploration of myself as much as the relationship and all the aspects of our relationship. Why wouldn't I love her? Why would I be mad at her? Why do I love her? So it's a very multi-leveled book, really, emotionally. And
I understand.
so this poem, The Caregiver's Craft, reflects the self-doubt, the love and worry that I think a lot of caregivers may express, and a lot of times I hear them say how much of a gift it is. It is a gift to be able to care for an aging parent. I'm so grateful she moved here. But on the other hand, there is a lot of deep emotional exploration. Yeah, turmoil.
A lot of emotional turmoil.
Yeah, that goes on. Okay.
Go ahead and read the poem.
So, The Caregiver's Craft. I'm only a human, Mom, seeking perfection for my care for you, weaving the yarn like you taught and retaught. I keep forgetting to practice. You say my head is always in my books. I anchor my hook into rhythm in each row, putting the colors of your care in place, counting the stitches like the meter in a poem, casting off, crocheting my lines, each stitch a thought, a memory, a discovery. What am I crafting for you, comfort or chaos? Will everything turn out? I study the creation, pleased. Some rows proclaim symmetry, coherence to form. I revel in the virtuosity, clarity of hue, as though I have hooked into radiance. But other rows meander like a stream, wandering around the bedrocks, threads in some rows, weeds tangled in the mud of past despair, memories to be forgotten, words that should have been left unsaid, plans gone awry, fitful dreams, diminished hope, as though gripping this hook cripples my thinking, my loving. Where am I heading, Mom? Do I have it right yet? Your care and well-being, being a doting daughter, daunting. I'm only a human, unraveling our knots.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That is beautiful. And listening to the words, hopefully other people who are caregivers can gather some strength from that.
Yeah.
The book is Threepenny Memories, a poetic memoir. And where is it available?
It's at Skylark locally and also on Amazon.
Okay. So Skylark Bookstore and on Amazon. And you have a blog?
Yeah, Extraordinary Sunshine Weaver.
Wow. Extraordinary Sunshine Weaver.
It's on WordPress. And if they go to it, they can read some articles I wrote about the writing of this book and other memories and some readings. I posted poems read out loud. And
that's nice.
So
that's
on
nice.
The blog. Yeah.
Barb, I appreciate your endeavor to do this and coming on and sharing the words with us today. I wish you, I hope you sell 1 million of these books.
Oh, that'd be great.
They're good inspiration for people.
I have copies. If anyone emails me, I have copies locally. I can autograph for you.
All right, we're out of time.
Okay.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.